The loudest confession is not always a voice. Sometimes it is a single crooked letter that no one else noticed. Late on a rainy Thursday, an investigator hunches over a ransom note. Fluorescent lights buzz. The air is thick with the smell of old coffee and damp wool. Under her fingertip, the faint wobble of a key grazes the page. One misaligned letter leans into the margin. That tilt is a perfect match for a temperamental typewriter in the records room. Suddenly, an unsearched hallway becomes the most important room in the building. A forgotten parking stub can do the same quiet work, pinning a car to a curb when an alibi seemed airtight. A maintenance log shows a door was reported sticky 3 days before a break-in, and the note that follows, hinge adjusted, reveals someone came to case the location. How many investigations pivot on a scrap of paper we almost swept away? These small artifacts are the whispers that move mountains. They do not dazzle, they persist. And when a detective truly listens, the entire case can turn. Today, the stakes are sharper, the whispers amplified by technology. We are surrounded by vast flows of digital photos and phone records, each stamped with a time zone. A misread zone can turn night into afternoon, completely reshuffling who was where and when. In one crime scene photo, a window pane throws back a pale reflection. Zoomed in, it reveals the sleeve of a jacket no witness mentioned. In a series of anonymous letters, a distinctive turn of phrase recurs, connecting scattered threats to a single author. Learning to notice the seemingly trivial is no longer just a detective's trade. It has become a vital modern skill. The key is to start with the crumbs, not the feast. An investigator must reconstruct an ordinary day from its most humble sources: a delivery slip, a voicemail log, a smudged receipt that quietly timestamps the moment a lie began. The method is to cross-reference data points that do not know they are connected, letting one independent fact steady another. A single frame of video can test competing theories. A reflection in glass can reveal who stood just off camera. Linguistic quirks in a statement can betray rehearsal. When touch becomes trace, DNA and fiber transfers narrow the field like a lens. But even then, the work is not done. What else could explain clean cuffs after a night of rain? A good investigator drafts a rival explanation before belief takes root, because confirmation bias can distort any ending. Patterns can mislead. Coincidences exist. In an age of doorbell cameras, transit taps, and weather alerts, our lives are recorded in 1,000 tiny rays. This creates more clues, but also a greater duty to verify, not just collect. Next, we will see how this blueprint was used in a case where a single reflection in a photograph rewrote the entire crime.